Well, it's Halloween time again, and this is how I decorated my foyer this year. It's hard to see, but in front of the mirror, there is a metal shelf that is in the shape of a bird cage. I've draped black cheesecloth and orange lights over it, and then I've placed a few Halloween items on the shelves. I'm sure you probably noticed my witch right now. I have a separate video detailing exactly how to make her. It's not hard and it's not expensive. I will put a link to that video in the video description, and I'll also be putting links in for some of the products I'm using. Also, I'm going to put a link into the description about how to use dry ice and also how to make some little fall pumpkins out of sulfur peat. So let's take a closer look at what we've got. I've got these two scary looking pumpkins that I got off of Amazon a couple years ago. I put theatrical gel inside to make them look extra mean. Then I've got a flameless cauldron, which looks pretty good. And over here is the Ouija board I had when I was a little kid. It's a little rat trying to sneak up to it. Over here, I've got a shrunken head and some bottles, just some unusual looking bottles, and I printed out some free clip art, pasted it on there. A little frog with a spider in his mouth, a hand with a scarab, and here's a close-up of my witch. Over here on this table, I have what I call my Halloween smalls. These are just little decorative things that people have given to me over the years, but they're cute, and I like to display them, especially like these little guys. On the windows, I made paper bats. Just taped them over. It looks spooky at night. So over on my table in my buffet, you can see in the background there, I've got some dry ice going on. I'll talk a little bit more about that when we get over there. But on my table, I've got two goth style candles. And in the center, I made a centerpiece featuring brain, fingers, and an eyeball. But I think the favorite thing on my table is this crepe paper witch and her Halloween cat. They belong to my mother. They're from the 1920s, if you can believe it. I also put some vintage Halloween decorations from when I was a kid. Shakers and noisemakers, little candles. These are the pumpkins I made last week out of sofa feet. Now I have some little bowls of candy out, but I'm not really expecting company, but I'm sure you would have real food. And let me just talk about the table a little more. The tablecloths are actually two black curtain panels, and then I use just sort of a gauzy black piece of fabric to cover it all. And I've got things stacked on rises, so everything's at a different height. And all I used was the little boxes I store them in, so that makes it easy. All right, so over here on the buffet, I covered the lamps with more black cheesecloth and added some spiders. I put bats on the mirror, and then we're using the dry ice. And I do want to let you know, you cannot touch dry ice with your bare hands, it'll burn you. You must use a leather glove. And like I said, I do have a separate video detailing how to use dry ice. So here's the back of the table. You can see there's still plenty of room for more food. Here's my little table with the smalls, my witch, and my foyer table. Well, thanks for watching Decorating Magic. Please subscribe to my channel.